civic education is what we have on the board. And we are still on our citizenship series, National Value Citizenship. The other day we explained what citizen is, who a citizen is, how one can become a citizen. Please watch over that class, because that class is a follow-up to this one. We saw how one can become a citizen by birth, by registration, by naturalization, and through other means which the state don't fit to give one citizenship. By birth, if one parent or two of the parents are members of a state or belong to a state. And we saw by registration, if one apply for citizenship of a country, either through marriage or you deem it fit that you want to be part of the state. Naturalization, if you have lived in a state or a country for more than 15 years and you love the country, you promote peace and unity, and the state see you as one who is respected, you are investigated and your citizenship is accepted, you are given a citizenship right. Then other means which the state decide to give to you. If the state decide that this person is fit to be given a citizenship of a country, that depends on the states. Today we are going to see the differences between a citizen and a non-citizen. Who is a citizen and who is a non-citizen? A citizen is one who have the legal right to belong to a state. He has fundamental rights, political rights. He owes allegiance to the state which he belongs to. That is who a citizen is. So we want to try to differentiate between a citizen and a non-citizen. I have 5 points here that we're going to deliberate on. Number one, a citizen is a permanent resident of the state. Because he is a citizen either by right, which is by birth, by registration, or by naturalization, the individual have limited opportunity, limited rights to reside anywhere in the state. If you remember when we discussed in our civic class, freedom of residence, you can reside anywhere, you move to anywhere. Go back to that class, fundamental human rights, watch it. And so since he is a permanent resident of the state, he is a citizen. But for a non-citizen, he comes for a specific duration. Either because he comes for tourism, because of a project, because he works here and he has duration of time to stay, 3 months, 1 year, 6 months, depending on the duration they've granted the individual to stay. That is the difference. The other one is a permanent resident. He has limitless time to stay here as much as he can. He is a member here. The other one have a duration of time. Time frame is allotted. And once he has expired that duration, he is bound to leave. The other one stays forever as long as he lives. The second one is enjoys all civil and political rights. A citizen have right to vote. A citizen have right to be voted into governance. A citizen have all the rights, freedom to speak, freedom of assembly, freedom to do whatever thing he wishes to do that is permitted under law. The law of the state granted the individual such liberty, such freedom. A citizen has the right to enjoy all these. He can be voted for, he can vote for others. But for a non-citizen, he has a limited right. He can come to vote. He can't participate in politics, in governance, no. He is not voted for and he is not to vote for others, even if he is of votable age. So you see, there is limitation to a non-citizen, but there is no limitation to a citizen. A citizen has autonomous rights over himself because he belongs to the state. One is, has political and fundamental rights. Go to our fundamental human rights class, where you see the number of rights an individual possesses. Freedom to assembly, freedom of speech, freedom to move to anywhere. A lot of freedom we discuss in that class. And fundamental human rights. He have rights to express his or her view, to participate in politics, to go to anywhere he wishes to carry out businesses in the country. He is not limited as far as it is not bounded by law. The law did not restrict such an individual. You have a limitless privilege of service. And so he has political and fundamental rights in the country. Why the non-citizen have not rights to participate, have no rights. They have no rights to participate in government process. They can't vote, they can't be voted for. No way. These ones can remain in politics, but these cannot. They don't have any rights. Now let's look at the fourth one. We've discussed three. Permanent resident enjoys civil political rights, has political and fundamental rights. Why this has a duration of time he can stay, have no fundamental human rights, cannot stay in governance. Now let's take the fourth. The number four difference is a citizen can be compelled by government to join military service. In times of war, a citizen can be compelled. Once you are above 18, or once you are 18 and above, you are expected to go to war because you are to defend your territory as a youth. So the government can compel you to go to war because you are a member belonging to the state. You are a citizen of the country, and invariably you have the right and you are obligated to defend the territory of the country. Meanwhile, a non-citizen is not compelled to. The non-citizen is not asked to go to war. A non-citizen cannot be compelled to undertake military activities. While you have the liberty to undertake military activity, the non-citizen cannot be involved in military activities. Then the last one in our class today is, he or she owes allegiance and entitled to its protection. You owe allegiance to the state. You have to respect the law of the land. You have to abide by the law of the land. You have to go by the constitutional rights of a citizen. The state has its obligation to your own life by protecting you. That's why the territories of the country have to be protected against invasion by enemy nations. So the state needs to protect you as a citizen, but you own allegiance to the state as a member belonging to the state, as a citizen of the state. But for a non-citizen, he or she owes no allegiance to the state he or she currently lives in. And the state have no, his protection is not paramount as much as that of a citizen to the state. The non-citizen have to operate around the borders of the law. And since other citizens are protected, invariably he or she is protected. But the state is not under obligation to do that. But as for the citizen, the state is under obligation to do that. The right to protect its citizen belongs to the state. And so they owe allegiance to the state. Why the non-citizen owe no allegiance to the state? So we've seen the difference between a citizen and a non-citizen of a country. We have seen how an individual can become a citizen of a country by birth, by registration, by naturalization, or whichever means the government deemed fit to give an individual citizenship rights. So this is another series of our citizenship class, part 2, I think. This is part 2. We'll have our part 3 in our next class. Please go over this video, watch it again. If you know of another right that a citizen possesses and another another thing that a non-citizen don't possess, give me below the comment box. Thank you for dropping by. Give us thumbs up, share the video with your friends so that they know what we're doing here on Class Online School. Until I come your way next time, remain blessed.